Greetings, spiritual seekers. In this journey, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing spiritual concepts of all time, reincarnation. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, today's exploration will open new dimensions of thought, shedding light on what it means for our soul's journey and spiritual evolution. So sit back, relax, and let's journey together into the timeless cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Reincarnation, the belief that a soul is reborn into new bodies across different lifetimes, is a cornerstone of many spiritual and philosophical traditions. Across thousands of years, from the ancient Vedas in India to the teachings of Pythagoras in Greece, this idea has helped shape our understanding of life, death, and what might lie beyond. But before we dive into the depths, if you're new to this cosmic corner, don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Your engagement fuels this community, just like stars fuel the cosmos. Now, let's continue. Different cultures have their own take on reincarnation. In Hinduism, reincarnation is tied to karma. Actions and deeds from previous lives influence the circumstances of each new birth. The ultimate goal for Hindus is moksha, or liberation from this cycle. Buddhists, on the other hand, seek enlightenment by following the Eightfold Path, with the aim of escaping the cycle of suffering and rebirth, known as samsara, and attaining nirvana. So, what does all this mean for our spiritual development? Each lifetime presents unique challenges and opportunities. Many believe that souls choose the conditions of their life, including physical challenges or life circumstances, as a means of fostering growth. For example, an old soul might deliberately choose a difficult life to teach others lessons about resilience, love, or compassion. This viewpoint suggests that the soul, in its higher wisdom, knows the lessons it needs to learn and picks the right life conditions to facilitate that growth. Interestingly, some people who believe in reincarnation report personal experiences that seem to support the idea of past lives. Stories of vivid memories, unexplained fears, or even innate talents that feel too natural may be echoes from lives lived long ago. One of the most compelling cases involves a person, under hypnosis, recalling being a baby wrapped in a blanket on a dirt floor, an oddly specific memory that created a profound sense of connection to a former life. Others might have a deep fear of water, possibly from drowning in a past life, or display extraordinary talents such as musical genius, which could be traced back to skills developed in another incarnation. You see, the idea that our soul carries imprints from previous lifetimes suggests that our experiences now are a continuation of something much larger. Even science has dabbled in exploring this phenomenon. Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist, spent decades studying children who claimed to remember past lives. His research found many cases where children could recall names, events, and even locations from a life they couldn't possibly have known about, often providing information that could later be verified. This suggests that maybe the idea of past lives isn't just a matter of faith, but something that warrants deeper exploration. From a philosophical standpoint, it makes sense too. Energy, as we know, cannot be created or destroyed. It only changes form. Our souls, often described as concentrated energy, could follow similar laws, continually transforming and evolving across different lifetimes. One of the most fascinating windows into the nature of the soul and its journey comes from near-death experiences, or NDEs. People who've had NDEs often report feeling a deep sense of love, encountering spiritual beings or loved ones, and even reliving significant moments of their lives. This experience sometimes involves not just a life review, but a glimpse into previous lifetimes too. It's not so much a judgment as it is an opportunity to learn, to understand how their actions impacted others across various lives. Many who undergo these profound experiences return with a renewed sense of purpose, understanding that life is much more than a single journey, but part of an expansive and continuous cycle. In the spiritual realm, time and space operate differently from how we perceive them in the physical world. It's said that time in the spiritual realm is non-linear, meaning a soul could exist in multiple places or even times at once, allowing for the possibility of simultaneous incarnations. This shift in how we understand time suggests that while we live a life here and now, our soul may be linked to other experiences and lessons from other places, or even other dimensions. When the soul departs from the physical world, It often undergoes a period of reflection and healing. This phase is crucial for processing the experiences from the previous life and preparing for the next. During this time, the soul connects with its soul family and spiritual guides, loving beings who help support the soul's growth across lifetimes. These soul families often reincarnate together, forming relationships as friends, family, or significant partners to support one another's spiritual evolution. But not all reincarnations follow the same timeline. Some souls may choose to reincarnate almost immediately after death, particularly if their previous life ended in trauma or a violent manner. The urgency to reincarnate in these cases might come from an unfinished sense of purpose or the need to resolve the trauma experienced before moving forward on their spiritual path. Spiritual guides and soul families play an essential role in this. They assist in planning each incarnation, helping the soul choose circumstances that will best support its growth. And with each new life, the soul seeks to embody higher virtues, compassion, wisdom, and love, gradually moving closer to spiritual liberation. Reincarnation is not just about coming back, it's about evolving. Every lifetime offers opportunities for growth, and each incarnation builds upon the lessons of the previous one. It's a beautiful cycle of learning, where every challenge, every connection, and every experience contributes to the soul's development. Understanding reincarnation also changes how we live our current life. If you believe that your soul has existed before and will continue to do so, your perspective on the challenges and relationships in your life might shift. Perhaps those recurring patterns, fears, or even unexpected talents have roots in past experiences. This insight can help facilitate healing and a deeper understanding of our purpose. As we explore reincarnation, it's important to recognize that this concept also raises some thought-provoking questions. For example, what does reincarnation tell us about the purpose of life? How should it influence our actions now? And why, if we've lived many lives, don't we remember them more clearly? The idea of reincarnation can inspire us to live with greater awareness and intention. Knowing that our actions in this life could ripple across future lives, we might be more inclined to make ethical, compassionate choices. In conclusion, reincarnation, whether taken literally or metaphorically, encourages us to see life as an ongoing journey of growth and spiritual evolution. Whether or not you fully embrace the concept, simply considering it can deepen our self-awareness and foster a sense of interconnectedness with others. Thank you, spiritual seekers, for journeying through this fascinating topic. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, it's an idea that invites contemplation, encouraging us to approach life with compassion and open-mindedness. If this resonated with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow travelers. And before we part, check out our other videos. We aim to be your sacred space for inspiration, motivation, and transformation. Until next time, I wish you peace, love, and perhaps a quiet moment to honor the wisdom carried from your many lives.